Every thought you think, every word you speak is an affirmation. That is what we are talking about today. Change your thoughts, change your mind. Welcome everyone. My name is Danie. This is Coffee Chat with Danie, episode number 7. I'm excited to be here to share with you one of my favorite habits that I do as part of my morning routine. So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Danie. I'm a performance improvement consultant helping individuals, teams, and small businesses grow in their personal and professional development to take their life and business to the next level. I help my clients get clear, get focused, and most importantly, have a plan to execute. So Coffee Chat with Danie is our series helping you become the best possible version of yourself with motivation, inspiration, the good, bad, and the ugly. So if you know somebody who could use some words of wisdom in today's series, Coffee Chat with Danie episode number 7, you're going to want to share this one out, because I think this affects so many of us. So be sure to tag a friend, share it with your peeps, because you just don't know who might need to hear this. So let's talk about affirmations. Today we're going to retrain our thinking and speaking into positive patterns. If we want change, we need to do something differently. Yesterday I talked about habits, and I talked about having good habits. Well, an affirmation, saying affirmations, is a good habit that you'll want to start including in your life. And here's why. When we say an affirmation, we are allowing positive change to come into our lives. We are starting to change our ideas and our thoughts about something into a result that we want. That is what affirmations do. Affirmations simply affirm something. So when you are saying, I am poor, I have no money, I am weak, I don't have any control over that, you are affirming to the world that you don't have that and you want more of it. You're also telling yourself that. You're telling yourself that I am not worthy of this, that I am poor, that I don't have any money. Now, you literally may not have money in your bank account, but you are telling the world, you are telling the universe that that is what you want more of. That's what you're doing when you're affirming something. So it's really, really important that the thoughts that you have, the words that you speak, are speaking in a tone of what you truly do want and not what you've had in the past or currently have. If you want something different, you got to speak differently. You got to tell the world what you truly want. So if you're looking at a positive affirmation to change your thinking, to help you in a way, whether it's around confidence or money, you want to say those things that are important to you, such as, if you want more money, I have money. I have money coming from an unlimited amount of sources on a continuous basis. That is the kind of things that you want to tell yourself. Now, when I say that, a lot of people tell me, well, Danie, it's not true. Why would I say that? I don't have money. I literally have no money in my bank account. I'm just telling myself that I don't have more money. I can't believe that. When you start, if you think about it, you've had X amount of years of learning something, right? Your conscious mind has been pressing upon your subconscious mind all these ideas, all these thoughts, right? And so you've had a lot of time in getting this into your mind, in thinking this way, right? If you want to change something, you've got to think differently. You've got to do something differently. And it's gonna take time. So let me tell you how affirmations have helped me, because I think it's really important. I'm an actual case study of myself here. A couple of years ago, I would not be on camera, whether that was in a picture, whether that was in a video. I didn't let people tag me on social media. I blocked it all because I didn't want to be seen. I had very, very low self-confidence. On the outside, I might appear to be confident, but really deep down, I wasn't. And so I didn't want myself to be shown anywhere on social media. No pictures, no video, and especially I would not even have considered doing live streams. No way. And so I had already been doing affirmations around money. So I was pretty comfortable with the idea. And so I thought, okay, if I want to move forward in getting myself out there and grow my self-confidence, then I got to get over this, right? I got to get over being on camera. And so I started saying one affirmation around self-confidence, and it was, I am beautiful. Now, I can tell you that now. I can say that loud and proud. I can scream that. But at that time, I couldn't even say the words. Those words would not even come out of my mouth. I could only think them. And even that was a struggle. I didn't believe it. And so I would silently sit there as I was trying to do this affirmation, and I would just think it, and I'd be like, yeah, that's not true. That is so not true. And all these other thoughts that I had had, these negative thoughts that I've had, would come up and be like, no, right? Because I was fighting it. I didn't believe it. Well, I continued. I pushed on. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna push on. And I did. I just continued to say them. And then I started to relax myself. And in the very beginning, it was just a thought. It was simply something that I thought. I couldn't say the words. Slowly, I started to kind of start to believe it, just a little. And so I said it. So then I would still, like, really quietly, I am beautiful, right? I would say it really, really, really low because I still truly didn't believe it. But I was kind of coming around to maybe something, maybe I'm not outrageously beautiful, but maybe I'm a little bit beautiful, right? Like a little bit. And I would kind of start to vocalize it a little bit more. Continued on. And I literally would say it twice a day for 10 times, first thing in the morning and then again at night. And just this repetition of the idea pressed upon my subconscious mind, I slowly started to believe it. I started to believe it a little bit more, till finally I was able to look myself in the mirror, look myself in the eyes and say, I am beautiful, and be loud about it. I would scream it. I would shout it. I had so much energy and confidence behind it. I really started to feel it and believe it. I'm not saying it happened overnight, because it did not. We said yesterday that habits take at least 90 days, right? Well, if we're looking at affirmations, it could take even longer. Think about it. You're changing an idea. You're changing a thought that you have had for so long. So if you are looking to change something, it's gonna take time. Change is not quick. Change is not easy. Change takes consistency, takes repetition. And so that's what affirmations are gonna do for you. So affirmations are something that if you're not ready to speak them, if you're not ready to say them, I get it. But what I'm going to caution you is to start watching what you're thinking and what you're saying, because you are affirming that to the world. You are affirming that to yourself, to the universe, to everybody. So you want to be careful about what you are telling the universe that you want more of, because that's what you're doing when you're speaking these words or having these thoughts. We're going to talk on Monday. We've got a great topic on Monday, and we're going to talk a little bit more about that. So look forward to that. But the last thing I want to say is that if you want success, if you want change, you've got to have the right environment. And so if you think about a plant, right, in order for it to grow, it needs the right environment. It needs to have the right soil. It needs to have the right light. It needs to have the right amount of water. And so think of yourself as the plant, you need the right soil. You need the right light, and you need that water. And so affirmations are something that is going to help you create that environment that you're looking for in your mind, so that you can move forward, get over those beliefs that are stopping you, that are holding you back, so you can do what you want to do. So last thought, Your subconscious mind does not know whether something is real or fake. So if you are wanting to change, if you're saying to yourself, like for me, right? I said, I am beautiful. If you're wanting to change that thought, your subconscious mind doesn't know that it's real or fake. You are putting those thoughts on it. You're putting that real or fake on it, but your subconscious mind doesn't. And so as you are repeating it, you're training your subconscious mind that, oh, this is a new idea that I need to start having in my mind. So if you think about this, your subconscious mind needs to hear it repetitively. It needs to hear it over and over and over again. Just like you've had all these years of those negative thoughts, you need to have this new idea repeated several times. So I highly recommend 10 times in the morning, 10 times at night. I also recommend, so this is your action item for today, is to find a thought, an idea, and I want you to just work on one area. If it's in relation to sales, if it's in relation to money, confidence, image, health, stress, whatever it might be, focus on one area of your life. Find a few affirmations that you can work with. You can come up with your own. Just make sure that they're future focused and that you're saying I am, not that I want to be or I think I could be. You want to affirm it as I am. So a great way to start it off with is I am so happy and grateful now that money flows to me from an infinite amount of sources on a regular, continuous basis. That's a great one around money that I still say to this day. It's the go-to that I say at least once every day. The other thing is so what I would recommend you do with that is that you record them. So everybody has a cell phone that you can record on. Record it, you saying it.